Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. How you doing? Hi everyone and welcome back to my channel. I'm Patty and it is wonderful to see you again. It's been a minute since I've done one of these videos, so wow, I honestly could not even find my photo lights. And in case you're wondering, it's the middle of the day. I know it looks like it's nighttime. It's not nighttime, it's just this little room is so dark. If I don't have the light that's like right here, I can't film anything. And yeah, it's been so long I didn't know where the light was, so yeah. But you know what? That's behind us now. I'm back. Here we are. Let's talk about crafting. So if you're new to the channel, welcome. Thanks for tuning in. This channel is called Pattymac Crafting. I don't know, I'm a little up in the air about what to call myself. I'm having a little bit of an identity crisis. We're not going to get into that today. Today we're just going to have some fun and we're going to unbox something that is completely new and different. For the most part, there's going to be something familiar. There's going to be something that you guys are going to be like, what? What are you doing? We'll get into that. Be sure that you remember to like the video, leave me a comment, a nice comment, please. Let's keep it nice. And subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Just click that little subscribe-y thing. You know what it is. Click that and click the bell so you get notified, because YouTube is acting crazy. And if you don't have your notifications on, you're definitely not going to know when I upload new things. And I am ready to get back to a regular schedule. And I know you're going to want to see everything. So click the bell. Even if you've already been subscribed for a while, still click the bell. Okay, let's talk about what I have to share with you today. Now, it wouldn't be a true podcast if we didn't talk about my little mug. Isn't it cute? Yay! And more importantly, what's in my cup. Today, I'm having some very delicious grapefruit soda. It's an Italian soda and we get it at Trader Joe and it's very good. It's so good. I love grapefruit. It's very refreshing. And since it is literally 99 degrees outside, and with the tropical level humidity we're having, it's like 108, not kidding, in the shade. It's insane. So a nice, cool, refreshing drink is fabulous right now, as is indoor crafting activities. Who wants to be outside in that? I know I don't. Okay, this is what came in the mail, and I'm sure that you've heard me talk about Craftsy. I love Craftsy. I've used Craftsy classes for a very long time. And I guess this is their new tagline. Handmade means more. Handmade, yeah. Handmade means more. And then this is the other side of the box. So, if you don't know what Craftsy is craftsy.com, and they are an online school of sorts, online learning resource, and they focus on crafts. They have so much stuff right now. They have, of course, what you would expect. They have knitting, they have crochet, but they also have baking, they have cooking, and they're partnered with King Arthur. And if you've been watching the channel for a while, you know I love King Arthur. I'm all about King Arthur products. What else do they have? Sewing. We're going to talk about sewing on the channel, so get ready for that. Not too much today, but coming up. Quilting, woodworking, some photography. What else? Oh my gosh, oh, and they have like special shows they're doing. Like they're doing a show with Christy Glass, so she has her own show over there. Grocery Girls have a show, although they run the Grocery Girls program on YouTube. The Christy Glass show, you have to be a Craftsy subscriber to see that program. They have a guy called Man About Cake, and he does all these outlandish cake projects. He's also on YouTube. I think he started on YouTube and then got picked up by Craftsy, kind of like Grocery Girls. I haven't really watched his stuff. I don't know, I want to like watch things that I can actually make. So these like really crazy multi-tiered fondant covered art projects, I'm not really into that, because I'm not interested in making that. I would like to make a unicorn cake or unicorn cupcakes. I think that would be fun, but nothing like completely over the top. Because in my world, a unicorn cake is just, it's just something you make. It's not over the top. Okay, so let's talk a little more about Craftsy. And by the way, this is not sponsored. I bought this membership with my own money. So they have two different models. They have the one that they started with and how I got started with them years ago. And honestly, Craftsy is how I know how to knit. I learned by taking Knit Lab with Stephanie Jappel, and I'm like friends with her on Instagram now, which is sort of cool. But yeah, Knit Lab, because I couldn't get to the knitting store because I lived so far away at the time. It was way up in the mountains, and Knit Lab is what got me going. So I've been with them, I want to say 7 or 8 years, a while, pretty much since they started. So at that time you had to buy one class at a time. So you just bought a class and then you had access to that particular class. Now they're doing what they're calling an unlimited model, and with that you pay a fee and it's good for a year and you can watch everything. It's unlimited, you can watch whatever you want, everything that you can cram in, you can cram it in. And they had a special this winter. It was $120 for the year, but what you got was $100 worth of coupons to use for craft supplies in their store, because they also sell everything. I don't know how they're doing it. They're selling yarn, they're selling patterns, they're selling fabric, they're selling baking stuff. I mean, if it's to do with the crafting and the classes they have it somewhere in the store. So you got $100 of coupons to use in the store. So it's like you're spending $20 basically for a whole year's worth of classes. And so I felt like I really have nothing to lose. I'm going to go ahead and try it. And I wanted to try some new things. It's like I love knitting, but I'm having a moment right now. I'm just a little burnt out on it. Frankly, I've been a little burned out on a lot of things recently. Took a little break. Yeah, things are happening. We won't go into all of that today, but basically I hit the wall of burnout last month, and yeah, I needed to do new things. And with the Craftsy, I was able to get in to take these classes that I've been looking at for a long time. I've been interested in taking, just couldn't come up with all the money, because like the embroidery startup lab class is $40, and I thought, well, that's a lot of money. Of course, now that I'm into the class, well worth it. But it was a little bit of a sticking point for me. So now with the Unlimited, I'm doing embroidery classes, I'm doing sewing classes. I've watched and made some of the cakes in the baking section, not so much the cake section. The baking section is a little more approachable than some of the cake decorating stuff. Yeah, and I'm loving it. So we'll look at those things that I'm making in future shows. How about if we have like a sneak peek? You want a sneak peek? Hold on. Okay, you guys. Da-da-da-da-da. Look at that. Look who it is. It's Ron. It's Harry. It's Hermione. Isn't that cute? I made a bag with a zip. I look inside. Oh, look at that. Isn't that fun? It's like the universe inside. I thought that was magical, you know? It's gold. Oh, I made it. I can't believe it. And then, zip it back up. Look at that. I also made, dun dun dun, look at that. So this is more of like a project bag, sized bag. And then yellow inside. It's kind of hard to see on this. Maybe I'll do some B-roll footage so you can really check the bags out. And I'll insert that here. Yeah, gosh, you guys. So, this was simple bags, and she teaches you to make a couple of different bags. You make these little zippered bags, and then you make like a full-on tote bag, which I'll show you that in a different video. I'll probably do a video where I just review the class and show you all of the things that I've made in the course of taking the class, because it's amazing. I can't believe I'm making this stuff. It's been really cool. Okay, that was my corner. But look, I did the little boxed corners and everything. Oh, it's so cool. So yeah, so the unboxing that we have for today is the first things that I bought in their supply store. So what happens is once a quarter or every 3 months, you get a $25 coupon, and you use that $25 coupon towards stuff in the store. And so that's what this is. I'm really excited to see it. So let's go out into the flat lay studio and get into this and see what I've got. Okay, I'll meet you out there. And here we are in what I like to call my flat lay studio. It's my garage, but you know, flat lay studio sounds a little more professional. But I like when I do these unboxings to film them from the bird's eye view so that you get to experience it when I do. So let's get into the Craftsy box. It's a nice box. I like their little decoration. Da, 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 da. Ooh, it's a couple things. Oh, isn't it cute? Look. You can see that. They are the cutest little cookie cutters. It's called the garden set. And if you've been watching the channel, you know that I'm super into gardening, and I've been sharing gardening videos. And so I thought this would be really cute. So it comes with 5. It's like a little mason jar, a little bird, a couple of flowers, and a butterfly. Yeah, okay, so it says teardrop bird, mason jar, butterfly, flower, and daisy. And I will insert some pictures now of some decorated cookies that I made at Christmas. And I'm going to do the same kind of thing, but more summery looking with these. So I'm kind of excited about that. Okay, put that over here. And then, ooh, this is this is the other kit. So this is an actual kit. So this is a project kit, and they include everything you need to make the project, which, you know, that's a kit, duh. Okay, so let's see what else is in here. So here's the pattern. Okay, and this is called the Charm Bag, Cute as a Blossom Kit. So this is a sewing project, and I'll show you what it looks like. So it's like a little tote bag, but it's all these little squares. So it's also like a beginner's quilting project, which I kind of like. So you get in this kit, how much was this kit? Let's see, does it tell you? I think it was $17. I have to check the website. But because I had that coupon, I got the kit. So I got this kit, and I got the cookie cutters shipped for 11 cents. So I only had to come out of pocket 11 cents to get this, and I thought that was pretty cool because this is cute. So you get the pattern, and then you get the pre-cut squares for the quilt, the quilting part, which is the outside of the bag. And then this is your 1 yard cut of the fabric, and this will make the lining of the bag and the strap. And this is called Lily and Loom. So I don't know if that's their fabric line or what exactly, but let's see what these look like. Let's see what we've got here. Alright, so these are your fabrics. I don't want to take it apart because they're all nicely packaged, and I'm not going to make this right away, so I don't want to like take it all apart. So we're just going to look at the corners. Oh, these are cute. I love this like crazy quilt. Oh, look at that type of project. And anything with flowers, I'm just a sucker for that. You know, it's just happy. And in the world that we're in these days, who couldn't use a little more happy? So, and then this is the same as that, so it picks up there, but I just think it's adorable. So, here's the close-up of the fabric. And then this, yeah, so this is a 1 yard cut. So you get a 1 yard cut of the this fabric. You get all of your squares pre-cut to make the outside of the bag, and then they give you this thing of thread, which is interesting. And this is a cotton Pima thread. And I've been hearing people talking about the differences of using nicer cotton threads. So we'll see how that sews. But gosh, you got 1,200 yards on here, so this is a this is a really big spool of thread. I hope that fits my sewing machine. I guess it will. Anyway, so that's my Craftsy haul. And so if I had bought this outright, it would have been like, what, $25.11 with shipping. But because I have that special deal with the coupon, it was 11 cents. So I'm jazzed about that. I think that's a really great deal for me. I get to try something new. I'm not ready to do the quilting just yet. They have like beginners quilting classes, so I want to watch those. I want to really get comfortable with the putting this together. I have a couple of other bags that I'm going to sew first, and then I'll be ready for this. But I didn't want the coupon to expire. It's going to expire at the end of the month, and I'm terrible about not keeping up with things, so I just went ahead and got this stuff. So we will go back inside and look at it a little bit more closely, and yeah, talk about it. Okay, I'll meet you back in a second. And we're back, and thank goodness we're back inside, because it is hot as Hades out there, and that's really hot. Excuse me while I get some more grapefruit soda. Okay, so let's take a look and give you a closer look at this. These are from Anne Clark. They're cute. So she gives you a recipe. So she makes hers with, looks like the sugar cookies. She's using a buttercream frosting. Straight up, I'm gonna go ahead and use I'm gonna use the same recipe that I used at Christmas with Sally. Let's see. Let me fix this where you can see this. There you go. So it's nice. It gives you a full recipe on the back. But I'm going to go with the same recipe that I made with Sally's Baking Addiction. I'll compare this to hers, the cookie part. But I just really liked that Sally recipe, and it was predictable for me, and I loved her royal icing. That really worked well for me. So that's how I'm going to make these. But they're so cute. And how fun for summer. And 4th of July is coming up, so that would be a fun thing to have at a 4th of July party. Okay, and the other thing that I got, it's called the Charm Bag Cute as a Blossom Kit, and featuring Lily and Loom Cute as a Blossom. So Lily and Loom must be the fabric line, and Cute as a Blossom is probably this collection. But here, as you can see, isn't that cute? And I'll insert footage of the picture on the Craftsy website with the model so that you can see that. I just thought it was adorable. And you know, it's like what I'm finding, and I'm like this with all my stuff, it's like if you're going to take on a new craft, do it in bite-sized chunks. You know, don't try to make a whole freaking quilt, because guess what? You're probably not going to finish it. It's too much. But if you start with something like this, that's more doable, in my opinion. That's like with the sewing projects. You know, I just wanted to do small, bite-sized, you know, this type of a project where I could, you know, make it in a couple of hours and have something finished and feel like I've done something, you know, as opposed to something super complicated that could take me a week and then I don't like it when I'm done. But this, I like small projects. That's why I knit mostly accessories. Here's the thread. We'll look at that. It's called As Good as It Seems, which is cute. It's a pun. And it's Pima. Pima is the nicest cotton. That's what I hear. I really know nothing about it. I know cotton is not a great crop, and that it's Monsanto that basically has established as monoculture all over the world, and it's causing a problem, so, you know, you can't win. But I bought the fabric anyway. So that's what that looks like. And I apologize for my nails. Hoping to go get those worked on this week. This is cute. And then here is how they send you the squares. So you get all your quilt pieces are pre-cut. And you can, you know, that's like pretty common in the world of quilting. Isn't that cute? Look at that. And oh my goodness, cutting stuff out accurately, that's no joke. It's not easy to do, even with the rotary cutter. I have discovered the rotary cutter, which is life-changing. But even with that, it's super hard to be exact. And when you're quilting, it's got to be right on the money, which is what's kept me from ever attempting anything. I think we tried, my mom and I used to sew a lot together, and we tried a couple of quilt squares. We tried the log cabin stuff. Forget about it. It was the 70s. You cut everything by hand with scissors, and it was a nightmare. So this is nice. The modernization of the quilting craft is super nice. The fabric feels good. So it's a little thin, but that's okay. It's nice. It's, I guess you're going to use, I guess I have to get the cotton, the batting. Oh, this is nice. This is like a total stream of consciousness thing. So here's like the chart with all of the names of the fabrics, which is really nice. So I guess if you see something on there, or you use something that you really fall in love with, you can go search it and get some more, hopefully. And I was right, it is the Cute as a Blossom collection, and it's Lily and Loom fabric. But that is it says it's a Craftsy by Craftsy. So I don't know if they mean the pattern, the fabric, I don't know. It's a Craftsy exclusive. And they look like they didn't have a lot of fabric. So I don't know if they're getting ready to do new collections or what's going on, but this is cute. Anyway, I'm not gonna go like crazy looking at this pattern right now. This is gonna pretty much just get tucked away for a little bit. I would say probably by the end of the summer, I'll feel ready to tackle this project. And then, you know, I'll take you along for that enthralling journey as I sew quilt squares. I'm super excited about it. Anyway, I think that's all I have for you today. I super appreciate you hanging out. Yeah, I'm like, sorry I haven't been doing the Choice Weekly updates here the last few weeks. What can I say? I'm a real person. I just can only do so much, and yeah. Anyway, so we're getting back on track. And I hope you enjoyed today's video. I hope that you will subscribe to the channel if you made it this far. I really appreciate it. Thank you so much for watching. The more that you watch, the more that it helps the channel. I super appreciate it. I super appreciate your commenting and likes and all of that. All of that helps. And I'm so close to my 1,000 subscribers, and I'm just like super jazzed, and I appreciate all of you so much. Thank you again for tuning in, and if you have questions, let me know. And let me know if you are into sewing, what projects you like to sew. Have you tried Craftsy? Just, I don't know, let's just have a whole conversation about it. I think that would be fun. And yeah, I want to thank you for hanging out, and I'll see you next time. Okay, bye-bye.